Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is September the 2nd. 2018. Strong hand. Offended by selling. Personal responsibility is the new counterculture. Unconfiscatable. This is where the big boys play. All right. Check out the links below. Everything I talk about in this video is linked to below. I've linked to all the subject matters, given the pertinent links. Check out disruptmeister.com for all my old shows. So predictability. Let's talk about predictability of Bitcoin. It's only boring for the 80%ers out there, okay? For the rest of us, we understand that that's a very important quality. We know it's not going to change. There's not going to be 80 million of them one day. The whole Bitcoin today is Bitcoin tomorrow is Bitcoin yesterday. It doesn't change. So here is a tweet that stresses this from Paul BTC. Predictability is a very underrated property of Bitcoin. Long-term planning becomes feasible, allowing capital to be deployed confidently and efficiently. Remember, I mean, people aren't going to invest in something that's just going to change randomly. People are not going to be reasonable people. Long-term thinkers aren't going to want to be part of something that just can willy-nilly go in a million different directions and completely be different than what they signed up for, okay? I think we're used to living in a world where people are so wishy-washy and flaky. They're always changing their ways that there are a lot of people out there saying, oh, we want a coin that can change all the time. Bitcoin is old. It's stuck in its ways. It's boring. No. Predictability is good here. If you're not impulsive, if you're a long-term thinker. All right. So this shirt, of course, says Satoshi on it in Japanese. But we're entering another cyclical moment. The ultimate encyclical crypto noise is upon us again. Again. Run away from this when you see someone mention the following. Who is Satoshi? Oh, it's back again. Total waste of your time. That this is even a thing in the space, again, is embarrassing. It's because of the 80%ers who want drama. And it pretty much shows why some people buy so-called coins like Ripple, okay? They just can't stand still. they want some drama in their life. They're not thinking straight. They care about superficial things like who cares who Satoshi is? It doesn't make it, all these appearance-loving people. Let's be productive here. Again, you're probably a no coiner if you're like, well, he's Satoshi, that one's Satoshi? I'm not going to get in until I know who Satoshi is. I'll just buy some Ripple. Anyway, stay focused, people. Don't get caught up in this crypto drama, this crypto noise. The who is Satoshi stuff is the ultimate crypto noise. And it's also cyclical. It comes back. We've been through this a million different times. All right. So Andy Hoffman had a very interesting tweet and post out there that someone's already contacted me about, and I'll get into that in a second. And Andy Hoffman has bought Steem. Now, some of you are like, whoa, wait a second, Adam. You've always said never buy Steem. And I don't think you should buy Steem. I still think that this is Andy. He is into this thing. How Alex Jones has been banned from YouTube, and that Steemit, Steem is the cryptocurrency you earn on Steemit, the platform. He thinks it could be big, that it'll go up in value. And you know what? I can see a lot of people saying, yeah, I want to be part of it. If someone like Alex Jones actually joined DLive or Steemit or whatever that has to deal with Steem, then yeah, that would be big. And maybe Andy is anticipating that. I don't know. Ask him. But what I encourage people to do is this. First of all, if you're actually crazy, if you're thinking about buying it, you better have actually used the platform before, the Steemit platform. How about that for a first step there? Use it. And Andy, of course, has been using the Steemit platform for over a year now. And he is on DLive. Okay. So, he's putting his Bitcoin where his actions are. Okay, I mean he does believe in it clearly, but this is what I am doing. I think D Live is great. I think everybody should back up their YouTube stuff on D Live. All right. And I have a D Live account, Bitcoin Meister. I have a Steemit account, Bitcoin Meister. Keep on earning your Steem on Steemit, okay? And if you think it's going to be more valuable, then don't sell it yet. Wait it out. Keep on earning it for free. So before you guys buy Steem, earn it, okay? You could earn it for free. It's real easy. Go on there. I just wanted to comment on that. So you can, and I linked to Andy's Steemit post where he says he bought Steem and where he explains this better. He obviously goes into greater detail because it's his post and his idea. All right. So yeah, participate in the Steemit ecosystem before you buy. And I'm not saying to buy any of it. I'm still saying don't buy a darn thing. Don't buy it. Is what I'm saying. Because if your precious Bitcoin on Steem, come on, man. Your Bitcoin is the rock. You'll be great just holding the Bitcoin long term. All right. So Jameson Lopp, he has a tweet out there, and and this tweet is first of all, pound that freaking like button, people. And the Bcash stress test recap. All right, I'm not going to read everything he said, but I forgot that there was going to be this Bcash stress test on September 1st, at the start of the month. And lo and behold, the price pumped. I was wondering, why is the Bcash price even pumping? Well, it's probably because of the stress test. And I had said, Bcash always likes to pump around these events. Hey, so if you're interested in how it passed the stress test, click on that link below. It's all below. It pumped the price. All right. So, this Bcash split, once this happens on November the 15th, and again, this will pump the price too, I think. I don't know how anyone in their right mind, even a Bcash fan, there's going to be at least two different Bcashes, how they'll be able to say, anyone honestly will say, this is the real Bitcoin. I think they've already lost that now. Now that you see everything is going on with Bcash, it's about to split. Well, if Bcash is the real Bitcoin, then which Bcash is the real Bitcoin? I mean, you see the logic there? They've lost that argument. And, Andy has pointed that out many times. So those of you who, again, have a lot of animosity and we must destroy Bcash, they have nothing to stand on anymore in terms of saying they're Bitcoin. I mean, just let them do what they're going to do. Whatever, dude. They're an altcoin. I mean, yeah. I mean, sure, a few people are still trying to say it's got the name Bitcoin in it and everything, but yeah, again, if you know some newbies, then say, hey, don't get confused. It's going to get real interesting on November 15th. What are they going to call the other Bcash? Are there going to be three of them? So no one knows which Bcash will really win. Will it be the Craig Bcash, the King of the Trolls Bcash? So again, people will be buying before this split. They're going to be buying Bcash to get. They think they're going to get 2 or 3 coins out of the whole deal. So expect again. I guess I've been the contrarian so far about this thing. I think this whole split is going to be great for its price in terms of Bitcoin, right? In terms of dollars. But again, we value our wealth in Bitcoin here. And again, I'm not telling anybody to buy it. Woohoo! But if you still have some around for free, why not keep it around longer? I think you'll end up with 3 Bcashes, sell them. And some of these exchanges they've got deals with, you'll be able to do it real fast, in theory. There's your Bcash of news of the day for those of you who like that type of altcoin news. Altcoin news. All right, so here's something straight out of Silk Road legend here. And again, this story, life goes on, people. If this is going on, then great. It's very interesting. But here it is. It's on Reddit. This is the 3rd post of a series of articles dedicated to investigate $1 billion worth of Bitcoins, 111,000 Bitcoin / Bcash / a bunch of other things that were dormant since 2014 and started moving actively. I found that at least 15,593 Bitcoin originated from the 111,000 Bitcoin wallet have been moved to Bitfinex and Binance wallets. This represents 14% of the original funds and more than $110 million. So some of you are going to be saying, oh my God, Silk Road, we must worry about it. Someone from related to Silk Road is washing their money into altcoins. The altcoins are going to pump. Which altcoins are going to pump? Bitcoin's going to dump if he's going to be selling all his Bitcoin. It's 1 day, it's 2 days, it's 4 days, it's whatever. Yeah, sure. The guy has this dude has a lot of Bitcoin. He'll sell it eventually. He'll do something with it eventually. In the long term, does it really matter? No. But again, it's a story. People are going to be asking about it. This guy on Reddit is doing a lot of research into it. Well, sure, the price could go down in dollars tomorrow if he really sells all that much. He's moved them to exchanges. So what? You still have the same amount of Bitcoin. You should be trying to get more Bitcoin. I don't know. Value your wealth of 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. All right, buy and hold freaking Bitcoin, baby. It is that simple. Okay, so for all you, so here's another something people might try to FUD you about. So they're going to try to FUD you about the Silk Road coins, and they might FUD you about Tether. And here is for all you Tether freaks out there, I just discovered this Twitter account. It's called Not Tether Backup Printer. I linked to it below, and I also linked to a tweet from this same person, entity, and he says, just sent $100 million worth of worth of Tether from the Tether Reserve to Bitfinex, and that was like 9 hours ago or 10 hours ago. So $100 million of Tether is on the move. For all you people who care about that and want to come up with why the price went up or down X amount in dollars. Oh, dollar. 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. And again, if you get flooded out of your Bitcoin and you lose your Bitcoin because of Bitfinex or because of worrying about the Silk Road or Mt. Gox, then you deserve. I mean, you're but okay, that's for another video. So I mentioned on numerous videos, there's especially, and again, check out yesterday's Beyond Bitcoin show. I mentioned economic invincibility. This guy's got a great channel. I linked to a video that he made at the beginning of this year. And it's like predictions or economic decisions for 2018. And the dude is a smart guy, okay? He's a smart guy, but I'm pointing this out because you cannot be an expert in everything. He gives some good financial advice. He gives some good personal advice. He talks about the beginning of his video, how he bought some Ripple. And he bought it in January. And he said, yeah, I was a little late to the crypto game. And he complains about how hard it was to buy the Ripple because he had to, go from Coinbase to this, to that, to the other. And, a smart person can do little research, this shows. And he actually does, he complains and says, there are all these channels out there, they're just pumping, and he got caught up in unit bias too, because he specifically says, it's only a few dollars. And he could, even smart people can get tricked by unit bias. That's what you gotta, before you buy some altcoin, you buy some Bitcoin, you learn how to move it back. You send your first Bitcoin before you buy your first Litecoin. And I seriously doubt he did that. And he's a smart guy. He's a smart guy with good advice. And he talks about how Ripple could go up to $10, he heard, or something. And he does point out how most videos he finds are just blindly pumping alts and ICOs, giving reasons why they're going to be good because it was worth this much before, so it has to get that high again. And he does point out that, that none of these altcoin pumpers out there in YouTube videos, they're talking about any fundamentals. But he's made his mistake is that he's been turned off by these mindless videos. And then he doesn't try to find the 20% videos out there that would have told him, don't buy Ripple. I mean, maybe he was watching MSNBC or something like that. So, yeah, you could be a smart person, but you can have very little crypto knowledge and not understand, pre-mine centralization of certain cryptos. So his video is below. You can check that out. It's the middle of his video. And you can see even this guy knows what he's talking about up until a point. And yeah, there's there's a lot of trash out there and people get tricked by it. You got to really have a strong hand. You got to take it slow, get that first Bitcoin, send it. And then, if you want to diversify for the sake of diversify, be my guest. Gregor Kovacs sent $3.99 in the super chat. He said, the Holden life is a good life. Oh, dude, rolling in the Holden life. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't know what the heck I just did, but yeah, thank you, Gregor. Pound that freaking like button if you like when Adam tries to bring some kind of ghetto Baltimore flavor, even though he grew up in the middle class suburbs of Baltimore County. No, I don't pretend to be ghetto, of course not. You know what I am, who I am. Yeah, it's so funny, when you're growing up out there in Baltimore, in the area, so many people try to be ghetto. Everybody's grown up in the suburbs mostly. The suburbs are gigantic in Baltimore because everyone fled the city. I mean, the city has lost almost half its population since the 60s or 50s. And that's the way of these post-industrial cities and areas, vibrant suburbs. I mean, Detroit has tremendous suburbs, much larger than Baltimore because it's much worse than Baltimore. The city is, okay, we got it. All you Europeans are like, what is he talking about? Suburbs is where the Mohammedans live. All right, so let's go. This Friday that just passed was This Week in Bitcoin. It was rocking. Ken and Juan and Chris Solomon and who else was it? Chris was talking Be Private. I forgot someone. Who did I say? Ken and who the heck else was on the show? Juan and somebody else was on the show. I can't even remember. Oh, Christian was on the show. It was good. But I just want to say that on Friday's show, on This Week in Bitcoin, I made a mistake. I'm talking about, the fourth quarter of the economic year is starting. It's the third trimester is starting. I got October and September confused. So yeah, everybody makes mistakes. I just wanted to point out that if you watch that video, you'll keep on hearing me talk about the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter didn't start. The fourth quarter starts October 1st. The third trimester, for all you trimester people, started on September 1st, if you care about that. And I know some people are going back to school right now. Yeah, have fun. Make them whatever if you're already in college, and make the most of it. I don't know what to say. I would say hook up with some hotties, but you can get in trouble for that now. Again, value your wealth in Bitcoin. But again, when you're 18-year-old guy, I know what you're thinking, dudes. I've been there. It was fun. All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, if you get something that, again, if you are a content creator and you're watching this, going back to Andy Hoffman buying Steem, dudes, if you're a content creator on YouTube, you've gotten some stuff banned or banned in England, like that one video, that's just a sign to you. Okay, I got to diversify right now. I'll put it on DLive, and it's going to get a lot of views on DLive because it's not available on YouTube. And it's just a great test case. And Sandman should have just done this. He had a video that just got banned. He put it on another place, but this should have been his time to and I found it immediately because I was like, I can't see it on YouTube. I better go to this other weird site that's hosting it. I forgot which one was, but it wasn't one where you could earn crypto. So he should have took that opportunity right there. And so anyone who gets, that's a sign. People will want to see it if it gets banned from YouTube. So that's how you pump your new platform that you've just riskily joined or whatever. It's not a risk. It's insurance to get on DLive. All right, Bgold. Some Bgold news. This is I linked to their statement regarding Bittrex. We regret to inform our community that the crypto exchange Bittrex has decided to delist Bgold after we declined to pay them 12,372 Bgold to remain listed. All right, check out that. If you guys want to get into that, check it out. It's linked to below. They had an attack and some Bgold got lost on Bittrex. There you go. You can read more about it. Linked to below. Bittrex wanted a lot of Bgold. I guess that's how much got lost. I don't know. All right, offended by selling. I just wanted to say that. All right, Ethereum. Oh, we got some Ethereum news. It happened, I think, on Thursday, and we did talk about it on This Week in Bitcoin on Friday, but I do want to bring it up again. They had their big central banker meeting, And Matt Odell says, between talk of proof of work change, move to proof of stake, and today's decision to decrease the Ethereum block reward 33%, you'd have to be crazy to invest any substantial amount of money into Ethereum mining operations. Well, yes. That kind of goes back to the first point of this show. Predictability is a strength in Bitcoin. They're lacking some predictability over there. There's no doubt about it. Again, here is a tweet from Preston J. Byrne. The crypto equivalent to jacking up central bank rates 60% to support a failing currency. That's the way he interpreted the move that that was announced by the Ethereum Council of Elders the other day. All right. So a couple people have mentioned that Dogecoin is pumping. I mean, it's because of, I think it's on one of those apps that just got added to an app and now more people know about it. What's that app? I don't even know it. I don't buy stuff that way. I only buy Bitcoin anyway. Or because there's some Ethereum Doge coming out soon. Dude, it's Dogecoin. Don't ask me about Doge. Seriously, don't ask me about Dogecoin. It's 80%er. It's a joke coin. It was supposed to be a joke. If you're on this channel, you should be a strong hand Bitcoin person, or at least moving in that direction. So if you move back to that Doge, it's going to pump. Why didn't you warn us it was going to pump? I got to go to a channel that, okay, if you want the channels that talk about every single altcoin and why they're all going to pump and blah, blah, yeah, okay. And that have pretty pictures, and you want to have lights on in the background or whatever. People complain, Adam, there are no lights on. Why are there no lights? Dude, it's getting dark outside. I don't care what it looks like. I care about what I say. It's so funny. People were complaining about the lights yesterday. The whole video was about how you're not supposed to care about appearances, how appearances are for idiots. And then people start complaining about the appearances of my video. I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The thing. Anyway, be a 20%er, people. Just think long term. I know not everyone can be a 20%er. And I shouldn't get frustrated with people who are wavering into the 80% range, okay? But don't ask me about Dogecoin. It's for 80%ers. Just come on, man. All right, and then the other thing. Immediately after Andy Hoffman posts that he bought Steem, I got people contacting me saying, hey, Adam, can you teach me how to buy Steem? And can you teach me how to store Steem? And I'm saying, don't buy Steem. All you have to do is just earn it, and it stores right there on the freaking Steem. It's that easy. But again, it's just, this goes back to yesterday's show. People with no direction. I mean, they seek authority. I mean, you got to have direction in life. That's why so many people are seeking authority, and they're finding. Luckily, this person's seeking authority in me, and I'm telling him no. I mean, just earn it, for God's sakes. I mean, but you got so many other people who are they don't know what they're doing in cryptocurrency at all. So they have no direction. So they seek authority. They go out to, whether it be on Twitter, on YouTube, wherever, and someone's saying buy Ripple. So they'll be like, well, I don't have a direction. I'll just buy Ripple. Have a direction in life, people. If you don't have a direction in life, you're going to seek authority. You're going to be a freaking sheep, and you're going to get slaughtered, baby. Slaughtered. All right. What else do we have here? That was two different. Oh, okay. Here we go. $5 from Carter Swan Jr. Bitcoin is pegged to Bitcoin. He mentioned that on Friday's show too. And then I made a reference to pegging, which Ken Bozak talked about. It got PG-13 at the end of Friday's show with Ken Bozak. That is all I can say. If you want to watch Friday's show and hear Ken Bozak talk about some PG-13 material, do that. Colonel Swan Jr., you rock. I appreciate the support. And all of you people rocking the chat right now, the super chat. You guys are freaking awesome. All right. So two different types of crypto people, I'd say. There's a people looking for and this goes to what I was just saying beforehand. This is getting to be a long video, isn't it? The people who want the quick buck. They need to come up with something new all the time. A new coin, a new ICO. I mean, so they can claim some sort of victory. And these are content producers too. I mean, so, oh yeah, I got that right. I got that altcoin right. So they got people talking about the latest, hottest flavor of the month altcoin or some trading strategy that they just pulled out of their butt or whatever. So they can say, oh, look, I got the price right. Bitcoin went up and you made $10 or something like that. Bitcoin went down and you got $10. I got the price right. Okay, so you got all those, and those are the 80%ers. Those are like, again, most of the people are not getting into this because it's a deflationary currency that you can, that's uncensorable, okay? And it's unconfiscatable. They're not getting into that. No. They want some quick returns. They want some quick adrenaline hits like that. Then you have the boring long-term thinkers who know that not everyone is a trader or a speculator, and that we understand what simple buying and holding and deferral of gratification is. It's more clear every day who has no patience out there, who can't save a darn thing, and then who can defer gratifications. The 80%ers seem to have a little clue about how perspective, a thinking man's perspective, that it takes time. It takes time. They don't understand our perspective of the 20%er at all. They just can't even grasp where we're coming. You have to be a trader. You have to be a speculator. What is this buy and hold thing? What is this long-term thing? But we can see their perspective, which is totally insane and totally impulsive. We totally see what the 80%ers are thinking. They can't, it's an abstraction to them. The way that we think, not being impulsive, thinking long-term is this total abstraction they cannot crack. Okay, so it's a very interesting, but there are always going to be more of them. There's always going to be more trash out there. And unfortunately, a guy like Economic Invincibility runs into the trash, and he should have spent more time trying to find the strong hand, long-term thinkers. All right, so let's go back to Matt. And with that, all of that being said, Matt Odell has a great tweet. Every Bitcoin holder has contributed work for the Bitcoin they own. They either use their fiat from work to buy Bitcoin or their computer to mine Bitcoin. It's a voluntary and permissionless system. There's nobody to blame except for yourself if you choose not to participate. So again, you could be a scapegoater or whatever. You have no one to blame but yourself if you don't get into this thing now, or if you got fooled in the Ripple or whatever, or if you're just some troll who likes to nitpick and complain and this and the scapegoat. It's you're horrible. And then you end up scapegoating all day. You never got any Bitcoin. It's your fault you have no Bitcoin because you wasted your time nitpicking on people. Those are like the lowest of the low. Oh God. But again, it's someone's fault there, but they can do it's their choice. The information's out there. All right, here I'm going to leave you with this Andy Hoffman, New York City type of tweet, man. This is straight out of like New York, because Andy is from New York originally. Here it is. And then I just completed a significant anonymous Bitcoin transaction in mere minutes for the whopping cost of, wait for it, 2 cents. Moreover, it's Sunday on a holiday weekend when banks don't open until Tuesday. Anyone who thinks Bitcoin will not be worth $1 trillion plus is an idiot. So that's some big talk from the big city, from a big dude. No, but I hit the basic point, besides the New York City bravado there. It's quite a world we live in now, where you can send a significant amount of value for 2 cents on a huge bank holiday weekend on a Sunday. So it's great. It is going to be a tremendous thing just based on that alone. It's going to definitely force some evolution of the banks too. They're not going to they're going to have to become crypto banks, or they're going to have to change their policies. They're going to have to make it cheaper to send money, or they're going to all fail and be open on Sundays or on Labor Day and everything. All right, pound that freaking like button, everybody. Get your Trezor link to below, obviously. And yeah, click on those squares if you're watching this on repeat to check out the video in the archives, disruptmeister.com. I am TechBalt on Twitter. I'm Adam Meister, Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share this video, check out the links below. I will say hi to you dudes in the chat. That says Satoshi in Japanese.